So hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the Ottomans. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we've trapped a lot of Russian troops currently in the Balkans. We've captured a bunch of the ports here. If we can take these ports in Greece, I have high hopes that we can be able to rout all of these Russian troops. And I have been looking kind of on the border with the, on the actual Russian border. There doesn't really seem to be that many units. Like, Red Army right here seems to they got some pretty, really just open areas down here in South Ukraine. So we're going to have basically Red Army. We're going to have you just on a very, very basic battle plan. Try to make your way in here as best as possible. We are 24,000 rifles down, which sounds pretty bad. Why am I making this many trucks? What? Who told me to build this many trucks? Okay, give me more rifles, please. We do need some more. We need a lot of resources. We'll get more steel from the Austrians. We'll get some more steel from the Germans as well. I don't think we need 11. There we go. We'll get aluminum from Germany. We're trading so many of our resources away. We kind of don't have a choice. Okay, we'll get tungsten from the Nanjing government. That seems okay. Right now, how many military factories we got? We got 74. I mean, that's a pretty goddamn good number. I am more than happy to have 74. Also, I accidentally got rid of my chat. 1 second here. Yeah, the Ottoman campaign's back again, baby. Let's go. Also, I need to take out Bern. At some point, Bern has to fall. We can kill off the Swiss. We need to reinvade France because the British did, you know, basically retake the entire country. But it has been, like, so long since I've last played this campaign that I don't really remember where all of my armies actually are. So you're in the Baltics. You're over here. Brown Army's killing you. And you're down south. Okay. Also, I don't like how you are a very, very similar color. Let's make you the White Army. Seems okay. I don't think we have a White Army quite yet. But the White Army, they are our basic Iranian cavalry. Like, they're not going to be doing too much for us here. Hey! We took over the Swiss. So I think Brown Army, where am I going to deploy you? Probably right around Verdun. There's not a lot of British units here. So we should be able to push through pretty easily. The Portuguese are doing just fine. We'll take our equipment. Thank you from all of our allies. What are you guys up to? You don't have careful battle planning? I'm going to say it's a normal. I mean, our manpower is okay. The number is going to still be increasing. What we really need, though, is just we need rifles. We just need more and more guns. Also, are we at war with Japan? We are, but looking at our current occupation, I can't imagine the war lasts for too much longer. Assuming that our front line isn't broken. Or the event isn't broken to get the white peace between Germany and the Japanese. Yeah, see if you can maybe get an encirclement around these units in Odessa. So I want White Army to be pushing their way through. So the answer is, like, maybe. But what I think I actually do here is I'm going to shrink your line down like this. But then I'm going to get a bunch of these White Army units just to be on the border in southern Greece. And their job is basically not this. Their job is just to push their way to the border of Greece. Actually, no. Because White Army looks pretty okay for the time being. I'm going to delete your plan entirely. I'm going to deploy you right here. And you're going to be meeting up with Blue Army. I think that seems like a decent plan. I mean, it's not the world's greatest plan, sure, but it's an okay one. We do need to take Koenigsberg, because this is a supply hub, a major supply hub for us. We do have some enemy units moving their way in here. They really want to take the provinces, which, I mean, I guess makes sense, but I am not happy with it. And how are you guys doing? I think Purple could think about attacking soon. We just need to make sure our supplies are actually getting to where they need to be. Give me the breakthrough on our tanks, please. Railroad gun. You're on Purple Army right now, which is okay. I think Brown Army can begin moving as well. This whole British operation in France does seem pretty weak. So things should work out, I would say, fairly okay. I'm going to set you down the normal battle plans for now. But even then, like, they're like the Russians, they really don't want to give up this position. 200, 200. Let's actually bring our planes back to Constantinople. Let's actually have used, yeah, support Blue Army. Don't worry about supporting the operations in France. That's not as important. Like, this should get cleaned up. I'm actually going to have you set to careful just for the time being. Oh, we actually have a way more aircraft as well. Fantastic. So our new planes, which I've deployed here, I want you also to be assisting Blue Army. Close air support, air superiority, please, and thank you. And we'll get more of our doctrine. Strategic bombing, honestly, is not going to do too much for us. But I'm still kind of glad to have it. Let's take Coensburg, please, and thank you. And that will alleviate Red Army, so you can redeploy them somewhere a little bit more important. The question really is just like, where is there a weak point within the Russian defenses? I do think Ukraine probably is the weakest point right now. Maybe getting our way towards Belarus is something. Or we just bring another army down to the Balkans and just kind of, again, clean this up. Okay, can I get one army to attack? No, we don't have the command power for it. We do have some naval invasions. Probably the British. I wouldn't be too surprised by that. The British do love their naval invasions. I guess you will just go to Aegean Sea. And even with all of this, we still don't actually have air superiority. The International, they do have a pretty robust air force, which I'm not happy with. I'd much prefer if they had no planes whatsoever. But there's not too much I can really do with that. I do really want to take Odessa, though. Because I believe you're a supply hub, yes. So getting that supply hub would be quite nice. I do think Purple, you can probably get some operations. Give me infantry expert, fantastic. Guerrilla fighter, I don't think that's going to be as meaningful here. So we have a supply hub in Knos, we got a supply hub in Vilnius, we got a supply hub in Memel, as well as Salai? I got no idea how to pronounce it. We got a supply hub here as well. So there's definitely a lot of potential places we can begin to hit. And actually, I think we set you to be regular battle plan for now. Okay, so we've almost pushed our way through here. We can get our way over to Thessalonica soon enough. White Army. Do we even have trains for the supplies? Oh, we have so many trucks. We got so many supplies. Like, we are absolutely more than golden right now. I don't want to be in this province. I really just want to be here. And I want to take Thessalonica. Please and thank you. Actually, wait a second. You guys had left this province pretty much abandoned for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to take it if I can. And we got a supply hub in this province. So if we can also just take Russian supply hubs away from the Russians, we get some... we can get more supplies for our units. We can weaken their positions as well. Overall, it is pretty nice for us. Bring you some supports. And I really just want you guys pushing your way into the Baltics. Taking our way up to Estonia. Maybe if we can push our way towards Petrograd, we'd be pretty happy. Oh, Chile's collapsed. Oh, fantastic. Argentina, you guys have done a great job. I will say that our allies in the Entente have not been pulling the weight that I would like them to be. Okay, so I think we push like one province in, which I mean is kind of okay. See if we can maybe surround Thessalonica. Good, and the more supply or more ports we take from the Russians, the less they can supply their own units. Yes, I can move you guys around here. Get our encirclement of Thessalonica. Have you counterattack. You here, you here, you here. And now that we have taken a supply hub, we can see that these Russian units are doing substantially worse. If we can push our way to take Bucharest, that's going to be even another supply hub, and we can definitely kill off all of these Russian forces. How are you guys doing? I mean, you're doing okay, like all things considered. I mean, would like to take Mamel. Is there anything else we're low on? We're low on light tanks. We're just missing so many guns. Like, really just a shocking amount of rifles. And how's our combat casualties? Negative 28%. Honestly, not so bad. I guess now we can actually get military access through, Oh, you actually wouldn't even give it to me. Because you despise me. Okay, thank you, France. I do really appreciate that. And actually, I'm going to set you back down to careful. If we can keep the British distracted in France, they won't be able to do naval invasions into, like, Italy or into other places like that. Okay, if we can take this province from you... then we could try to get the encirclement. Or actually, we might get pushed back out of you. Keep our pressure here. Again, we do have these 2 ports. But I mean, on the other hand, if we could just capture the railroad, like if we can capture this supply hub, they can't bring their supplies elsewhere to their units. So maybe we don't even need to capture the ports. We just need to capture this railway tile. And if we can capture the railway tile, they're not going to be as effective. Okay, hold your position here for a quick second. We did take this province. And how about instead of crossing this river, we move our way to Plovdiv, capture the railroad connecting these 2 ports to the rest of Russian supply lines. And I feel like we will be pretty happy with that outcome. And if we can get like a little encirclement on these units here. Do these connect? They do. Okay, so I do want to just take this province. Okay, Red Army seems like they're doing okay. Purple Army. Hey, you've gotten a little bit of a breakthrough. Let's go take this port here as well for more supplies for our own forces. And Purple, you guys are doing an absolutely fantastic job. To the point where, you know, I probably should send... I think we lost like half our air... I think like 2/3 of our air force got shot down over here. Okay, so you know what, all of you guys, I'm going to send you to Purple. Just for the time being, okay? Okay, Montenegro's collapsed. Which doesn't give you another supply hub, so we're still okay there. You know, actually, I think you guys right now in France, just hold position. Like, I know that seems maybe a little bit strange. But we really need the rifles to go to the units on the Russian front. The guns going over towards France, while nice, are not mission critical. Okay, again, I want you going like this. I want some of you going up in this direction. Okay, we didn't take Plovdiv. Okay, we actually did get to encirclements here, so that's nice. So we can wipe these 2 units off the face of the earth. I think you also just hold position for right now. So you want to take this spot. We do have 2 Russian railway guns. We can maybe utilize something there. I'm just like not too sure exactly what. Okay, we get our final doctrine, interception, fantastic. You guys are okay. We still got a lot of anti-aircraft guns. You have anti-aircraft guns in you, right? You 38? I don't actually. We wouldn't have enough, but actually we would be pretty close. So I still feel okay actually throwing the AA guns in here. So we got our supply hub here. Oh wait, this area here is actually not connected to these ports. For some reason. They really just don't connect? Who designed these railway networks? They're absolutely baffling. Well, let's see if we can maybe take Skopje over here. See if we can maybe take that location. Okay, Red Army, I want you to see if you can push your way. Essentially just capture the rest of Romania. I'd feel pretty happy with that. But I think Red Army, I need you to stretch out like this. We're going to set you back down to normal battle plans for the time being. I will say you guys have done some fantastic work here. Even just capturing, you know, Odessa and stuff does like help us out. 7 units. I mean, I'll take them, Greece. I'm gonna throw them into White Army, and then 2 of you, I guess we'll send over to Red. That seems, I would say, pretty okay. Actually, Egypt, do you have any units? You got some units I could maybe use. But aside from that, nothing too crazy. Okay, purple is still doing absolutely A-okay. This is, I think, where our main breakthrough is going to be. Like, we are making some good progress here. Okay, railway gun is going up north. Are our railroads connected here? It looks like they are. So very, very happy to see that. Again, these railroads do not connect. Do the railroads not... Okay, we've already... I guess we'll go with the next anti-aircraft gun upgrade. Oh, I need you to push this way. I need you to go here. Like, this is a mission-critical supply hub. Okay, fantastic. And that should mean... Oh, I guess Thessalonica actually connects to you, which connects to the rest of the railroads. So if you can take one of these railroads, we also have some good stuff there as well. Or we just take Actually, Thessalonica looks basically abandoned right now. So let's see if we can maybe take the city. If we can take this city, we could definitely weaken them up. But I would say with a pretty... Actually, let's just move you over to Thessalonica. I would say with a pretty successful operation in the Balkans, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoying, thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.